So what we thought we would do is we thought we would figure out how couples are surviving the Rona. And in order for us to do that, we're going to go and chat to our friend Sharon Roberts. Sharon is a relationship expert. And Sharon, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Thanks so much, Simon. I'm doing well. Hello.
Hello. So during the coronavirus thing that we're all having to deal with right now in one way or another, the Australian broadcasting company started doing a thing about how couples were managing to stay together during the lockdown. Did you read it?
I haven't read that particular one. I've read a lot of them.
Okay, well, it didn't mean to be that particular one. People, anyway, over in Australia, of course, the jokes started circulating about how there were either going to be an awful lot of babies in 9 months' time or an awful lot of divorces in 2 months' time. So how are couples supposed to survive being unnaturally locked up together?
People's experiences right now are all across the board. And it is crazy. I mean, I think exactly what you just said. I mean, some people are headed toward coming out on the other end feeling closer than ever because they got a lot of time together, and other people are feeling like maybe they should split up because they got a lot of time together. It's interesting though. How different that can go. And we definitely have some thoughts on that, on why this can be really hard and why it can be really encouraging, and it really takes an interest, first of all, for all those couples to really value their relationship and to want to move toward that, because I think everything that's happening right now is not natural. Our routines have changed, and sometimes now there's people home more than usual, and maybe that involves kids being home more than usual, or maybe someone who was used to working is now working at home instead of somewhere else. And there's lots of things that are really hard. There's fear about financial issues, health issues, stock market, routines, where they're going to get toilet paper. I mean, there's all these different issues and stresses that are coming up that are not normal. And so I think we really have to care about investing in our relationships and making sure that we practice good communication skills, because if we leave it up to what's natural, it could go really poorly.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can tell you that from my perspective, I'm actually enjoying it. I'm enjoying this. Yeah. So it's interesting, isn't it? And she's not even listening, by the way. So that wasn't said for her benefit. She's in another room she's binge watching something on Netflix. I'm not even sure what it is. So so I haven't really seen much of her today, but that's been unusual the past few days. But I know she's not listening right now, so I'm not saying that for her benefit. But I am enjoying it.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that. People's experiences are all over the board, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying it and that it's going well for you.
So let me ask you this. Are you hearing from couples that are struggling?
Yes, for sure.
And what are they telling you?
People are, first of all, they're juggling so many more roles than they have before. Or actually, a better way to say that, they're juggling the same amount of roles, but now they're all happening at the exact same time. So maybe if someone, is a parent and a professional, then now they have to be and a parent and a professional at the same time because their kid is home. And maybe now they've also taken on the role of being a teacher because some people are now homeschooling their kids at home. Or maybe, they're accustomed to talking to the people that they live with in the morning and at night, and now it's an all-day thing. And for a lot of people, that is an unusual break of routine. We're such creatures of habit. Humans are, right? And so this is breaking most people's habits, and then throwing a lot of stress on top of that in lots of different ways. And people handle it differently. And I'm with an organization called Relationships First, and our founders, Dr. Harville Hendricks and Dr. Helen LaKelly Hunt, they looked a long time ago. They looked into why do couples fight, and they figured out that it's because people don't like difference. it's hard when things are different. So, some people at home right now are thinking, oh, let me get as much information as possible, and they're soaking up the news, and they want to hear every new report and every new announcement, and they want to know what's going on. And other people are thinking, okay, give me a break. Can we turn the media off, turn the TV off, don't look at social media. I know enough. I need a break from the media. And so even at that level, people are experiencing such different attitudes in their home. It can cause conflict because people are responding so differently.
Yeah, but we have the opportunity in today's world to listen to entirely different things on entirely different devices. My mum and dad, they had the 3 channels on TV, and it wasn't 3 originally. I think it was only 2 originally. They had the 2 channels on TV and the radio. That was it.
Yeah,
we have lots of choices.
More options now.
Right. We have lots of choices now. So we can either listen to the news or choose not to listen to the news.
That's true. And if you have a different room to go in, then that's a lot easier for you. Some people are in spaces where they don't have the space to literally walk away from someone to maybe absorb the show or the news that they want to. And so it's a bigger deal for them to be on different pages.
So how much of a baby boom do you think we're looking at in 9 months' time?
I've definitely heard people, suggest that, and we'll see. We'll see. It could be very interesting. What you said. Some people getting closer, some people splitting up. So it'll be very interesting to see what affects us in the future.
Well, splitting up's a bad idea right about now, particularly if you are restricted to your house. You may be coming to that decision, right? And you have nowhere to go right now.
And here's, a piece of encouragement I'd love to offer people who are on the side that, you say you guys are okay, you're not experiencing conflict. Great. It also sounds like you have different rooms you can go in. For people who are experiencing conflict for various reasons right now, it doesn't mean that you're in the wrong relationship or that it's not working. Conflict, another thing that our founders say that I love is conflict is growth trying to happen. And it is hard when you're in the middle of it, but you can learn about each other through it. So don't think that just because you're having conflict, oh my gosh, this has failed, we should split up. That's not the case. Because conflict is growth trying to happen, and there is hope on the other end. And you know what? Since I just mentioned hope, I'd love to tell you something else that is really encouraging right now. Healthy relationships boost your immune system. Did you know that?
There you go. That's that's an amazing thing.
Right? When we're connected and we're doing well and we're communicating and we're feeling seen, then our body is releasing neurochemicals and, chemicals that do different things, and all put together, it does help us boost our immune system. So I would encourage people to, make sure you don't just, get upset and stay in your sense of conflict. Make sure you're communicating and moving toward the people in your home. It can actually help you during this time.
There you go. All right. Well, if you want to give out a website, we let everybody who comes on do that.
Of course, it's safeconversations.com.
There you go. Not that complicated at all. So thank you very much, Sharon. We appreciate it. You have yourself a wonderful rest of the day and a happy quarantine.
Thank you so much, Simon. You too.
All right, you take care. There you go. What did you make of all of that, ladies and gentlemen? 515-2...